To date, when it's come to performance and luxury cars, there's really only been two choices if you'd wanted a high-performance electric vehicle, the Tesla Model S or Tesla Model X. Sure, there have been a few production-limited vehicles like the oh-so-expensive build-to-order Audi R8 e-tron electric coupe, but for the most part, Tesla has been your only choice. In recent months, however, we've seen signs that will change, with premium brands like Mercedes-Benz and Audi saying that long-range, high-performance electric vehicles will still be part of the mainstay brand. Another brand that's shown some interest in building an electric-only model has been Porsche, which of course unveiled its Mission E concept car more than a year ago, promising Model S-like performance, although not quite Model S P100D performance, and the next-generation 350-kilowatt onboard fast charging that would replenish the car's 300-mile battery pack from empty to 80% full in as little as 15 minutes. Now scheduled for production in 2019, the Mission E will be Porsche's first fully electric production vehicle. For a while, it was thought that Porsche would treat the Mission E a little bit like BMW initially treated the BMW i8. In other words, a fast, high-performance electric halo car in a sea of internal combustion engine vehicles. But now it appears that the luxury German brand is far more committed to electric than it first appeared. As Oliver Blume, CEO of Porsche, told German Language Manager magazine last week, Porsche is now looking to expand its electric vehicle family over the next few years, so quickly in fact that come 2023, just 6 years from now, 1/2 of all new Porsche cars will be electric. Following on from the Porsche Mission E in 2019, the company will bring an all-electric SUV coupe to market a few years later, with a plan to make the next generation Porsche Macan, which is due to debut in 2022, an electric-only model. Combined, the company says it's expecting an initial production volume of around 60,000 electric vehicles a year when it begins producing the Mission E and Macan EV, a substantial increase on the 20,000 unit production figure quoted for the Mission E last year. That production figure will continue to rise over the next few years, Porsche says, with at least 1/2 of all of its vehicles being electric by 2023. Of course, it's easy at this point to scoff at Porsche's figures, especially if you're a Tesla fan. After all, Tesla CEO Elon Musk was claiming as recently as January that the company would be hitting production figures of 500,000 cars by this time next year and 1 million vehicles by 2020. But while Tesla's annual production figures for the year already exceed the 60,000 unit goal that Porsche is aiming for in the next year or two, it's worth remembering that the company is in a very different position to Tesla when it comes to making cars, and its rapid expansion into the world of electric vehicles is being made possible due to that very different position. For a start, Tesla is still in the process of building its production facilities, something that isn't exactly cheap. And on top of that, it needs to expand its production facilities aggressively in the next few years in order to help meet those lofty goals, which Musk is, by the way, now gently walking back as we get ever closer to the end of the year. Porsche, meanwhile, already has its facilities and its workforce and is an established brand. Sure, it's an old suck, squeeze, bang, blow brand, and it's finding itself a little more tightly constrained on cash following the Dieselgate debacle and its connection to parent company Volkswagen, but Porsche has enjoyed a very healthy year financially. While Tesla is operating at a loss, which, yes, is due mostly to its rapid expansion rate, acquisition of SolarCity and continued Model 3 development, Porsche makes on average a profit of $17,250 per car sold, at least according to recent financials. In other words, while Tesla is borrowing a massive amount of cash and is burning through that cash at an alarming rate, Porsche is the most profitable car brand in the world. And with 230,000 cars made last year and an increase in production of around 10% year on year, Porsche's goal of having 1/2 of all of its production cars being electric by 2023 could represent just over 200,000 cars annually. And that's not a small figure. Yes, it's smaller than Tesla's 500,000 and million car goals, but Porsche shouldn't be discounted right now, especially given how popular the brand is with ever-increasing numbers of wealthy middle-class buyers in China. And of course, I do need to make some interesting observations here. First, Porsche isn't interested in making affordable electric cars, which is what Tesla's doing, funding the development of cheaper models from the sales of higher-end models. Of course, Tesla's Model 3 is doing just that, and while the Model 3 will be an affordable car for many, it's not going to be hugely affordable for all, although it's going to be more affordable than a Porsche. And traditionally, the more affordable a car is, the more examples will sell. So while Porsche may be tackling the Tesla Model S and Model X head-on with the Mission E and Macan EV in a few years' time, it won't be selling Model 3 competitors. That will be left to its parent company Volkswagen, which has similarly expanded plans for electric vehicles and now aims to bring 6 new plug-in models to market in the next 6 years or so. But second, in order to compete with Tesla, Porsche is going to have to produce more than just high-end luxury electric cars. It's going to have to build an electric car with advanced autonomous vehicle capabilities, over-the-air updates, and yes, its own rapid charging network too. It's also going to have to work on its sales and service experience to try and mimic the Apple-esque signature sales experience pioneered by George Blankenship that's helped make Tesla so popular. Nevertheless, Porsche's goal of producing and making half of its cars as electric vehicles in just 6 years' time shows that the days of the internal combustion engine are numbered, that sales percentages of electric vehicles will just go up, and whatever global leaders' attitudes towards climate change and global warming might be, electric vehicles are here to stay. The question, though, is this: will Porsche really steal some of Tesla's market share? Will it convert its base of hardened petrol heads to electric? And what would an electric Porsche need before someone considers buying one? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to help keep those wind turbines spinning by switching to New Zealand's only carbon zero certified renewable electricity company. That's it for today. I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, hug a tree. Bye.